Welcome, Taiki traders, to the 26th of May. Let's get right into it. We're looking at the market, the ASX200. Fantastic day, backed up on yesterday's profits. This is a basket of companies we like to keep an eye on across a variety of industries, and as we can see, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%, 6% profits. Yes, this is coming off, of course, steep declines early this year and even in the last month, but no one can deny it. This is a great result. Getting 2 days in a row like this, as I said yesterday, I can really feel a definite risk-on attitude at the moment, but, you know, the risk isn't really there as much as what people think it is. Yes, we have issues around the whole China, US, China, Hong Kong, other COVID issues around the world, but there's a lot of companies undervalued that are looking about what is happening next, when they're going to come out, and how they're going to come out of this, intact. On top of that too, the market is always forward-looking, and this isn't just looking toward next month. These are people thinking 3, 4, 5, 6 months. You've got institutional funds now going, well, what's it going to look at the start of 2021? Yes, we're only May, but we're almost in June, so in 6 months' time, what's going to happen then? And then, these companies that are undervalued, do we get in? There's people buying airline stocks, and you think airline stocks, no way, I wouldn't touch them. They've come down so far. We've spoke about previously Air New Zealand now. Still about $1.24. It did hit $1.30 only the other week, down to 70 cents, so good company backed by the New Zealand government. I mean, there's companies like this that probably still, me personally, not going to get into them. Definitely keeping an eye on stronger companies in our watch list. Anyway, fantastic day. Let's go look at the longer view. So you can see the drop off from the 20th of Feb, just how far we've driven. So we've recovered, not quite half, but you can see there's quite good recovery. Now, we overbought. We're looking at the 4-hour on the S&P 500 and the ASX200. Overbought 4-hour, getting there overbought. If we zoom in, though, it does show us a bit of picture of just, nice day, just Monday, Tuesday. Let's just keep at it. The physical markets are closed here in Australia, but if we can get the futures market, the ASX200 futures, getting even higher overnight, we're going to be set up for another day on Wednesday of just good gains. That said, overbought, nothing goes up in a straight line, so there's going to be a bit of pullback. I'll be keeping my positions open. My shares are more for medium to longer term investing. Probably at this stage won't be booking any profits as in my pocket, but definitely going to enjoy seeing that nice big green wick on my own personal portfolio. Let's move across to looking now at the Bitcoin. As we said yesterday, it broke our trend line. It's actually fighting to get back above it again. Same for Ethereum on the moving average. They do need to show some higher support. At the moment, I've been making money from altcoins, and as we discussed over the weekend and yesterday, there has been some fantastic profits on the altcoin market. So I'm letting my my Bitcoin investments just sit around. They're not my focus at the moment. I'm not in Ethereum. I've taken profit on all my altcoins as well, because Coin down here, up here, you take your profit. We're done. We're good. So Coin, we looked at the weekend. Nice profit on that. Now just hanging out. POWR Ledger was the other one. We took a profit on that. That was a nice little spike. Again, as we always say, there's only a profit when it's in your pocket. So glad to take that profit up here, and since it's settled down. And if you were lucky enough to get into Omsgo, however you want to pronounce it, with the recent listing announcement, she rocketed up. I missed this one, unfortunately. I saw it when it was about here, and I was like, oh, do get in. It already shot. I'm glad I didn't. Would probably be in a loss at the moment. So some of these alts are showing really good returns, especially considered to Bitcoin at the moment. I mean, the money has to go somewhere. So, and then where was NEM? NEM's the other one we made a nice little profit on for that one for approximately... and this is why it's always important to take your profit when you can. Back here, I mean, we still would be in profit. We would be down here, that's right. Missed these 2 profit calls. Third time lucky, we were like, nah, to take it. And we can always get back in the market anyway. So I think at the moment, while Bitcoin and Ethereum are sorting out which direction they want to go, and possibly, bearish indicators showing some more further losses in the short term, the altcoins are showing up very nicely indeed. So at the moment, happily got plenty of cash aside out of all the altcoins. So just looking for opportunities probably tomorrow, and just see where things lay and get back into the market. Looking forward to getting those profits reinvested. Just a quick look as well on some other things. Gold is silver, recovered nicely. With gold, you can actually sort of see this trend line here. If we forget this big spike here, it's on trend. It's still bullish for me. I'm holding gold at the moment. If it drops below 1700, I'll be accumulating more. As it gets towards 1800, looking at taking profits. Not in silver at the moment. Keeping an eye on it though. There's plenty of pundits who are definitely interested in silver, and why wouldn't you be? If we were to zoom out, It's not going to let me go any further than that. But, silver's still got some good headways to go, especially if gold pulls it up. And on some energy news, WTI holding on to its gains. I really want to get into it. There's something about it. And maybe, look, I'm happy to miss a profit. There's plenty of profit elsewhere. I'm just thinking if it comes back towards this, this is on Oanda, if it comes back towards this $26 mark, then I'll be more interested in getting in. At the moment, along the upside, I'm just not completely confident. I know there's a whole trading strategy that the gap has to be filled, and at some point it will fill that. But I'm happy to just see if there's a bit more of a pullback, a lower pullback, then I'll possibly look at getting in. And then natural gas has been bouncing around. The news, we've suddenly got a little bit of bullish news. However, I just don't think it's enough to turn the market, and that's what this sort of trading looks like to me. This sideways, indecisive trading, it is just bouncing around. It could just do this. There's a storage report later this week, which is likely going to choose a larger than average build, but that's to be expected. So whether we're going to get back to these low marks or not, it's really either way at the moment. That said, if you were to go long at the moment, it's not such a silly idea because we're not right now. We've got contract expiry this week. Maybe wait till the storage report after this week, because at some point we'll be looking at that mid to end of June and then July, summer. Once that heat and once we get some sort of confidence of sustained high heat, then this is going to boom, especially with the production cuts as well, that it's just going to take a little bit of extra demand just to push that up. The RSI is sitting midway as well, so any large sell-off, it's going to hit over sold conditions pretty easily. On the way up, it will also probably hit some overbought conditions pretty easily. But yeah, natural gas, out of all the energy, it's definitely the one I'm looking at. So at the moment, what am I looking at the moment? At the moment, I'm looking at natural gas. At what point do I close my short that's sitting nicely at profits at the moment and move to long? That's what I'm looking for the moment. Gold, just holding, just accumulate if it drops lower. Just keep holding. Bitcoin, just holding that. Just, in a way, just going to switch off for that. Let my holdings do what they do, which might be nothing. And look at these. Well, here we go. NEM's even dropping even more. So look for these altcoins where there's further opportunity to reinvest the profits and, just take note of these like 3-4% jumps as well. And of course, on our share portfolio, keep enjoying the benefits of this. Of course, any time with these shares, I mean, there's a good chance we could have one of those rollickingly bad dump days as well, and that's fine. That's what happens. But at the moment, we're in. If we get 2 weeks of substantial gains, I will look at taking some money off the table, and we'll look at obviously taking some profit, because it's only profit when it's in your pocket. So, what will tomorrow hold? Have a great end of Tuesday trading for those in Australia. For those in US overseas markets, you're just back from the US now. Happy trading. Very interested to see what eventuates, and to your profits, enjoy.